What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome back to Get Feathered, or welcome if you're new here. Thanks for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for scheduling readings with me, your donations of love, and all that fun stuff. I'm getting situated here. Let's get situated here. Let's do an Aries deep dive for love in February and see what comes out. Let's talk about it. You may be having a situation, something going on in regards to love. Let's see what comes through. It may or may not be your reading. It doesn't matter where Aries is at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. If you want it, claim it. If you don't, that's cool. If you're here during the live, thumbs up, click the live chat button down below. And let's do this reading. Let's talk about love for Aries. See what's going on here in a certain situation. It's podcast episode 156 for those of you that are out there listening. Thank you. I hope you're all doing well. Come on in, Aries. Come on in. Let's have a chat. Let's have a little sit down. Hey, everybody in the shadows. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and drop into the reading screen and see what comes out here. What are we dealing with? Let's see. What are we doing? What's happening here? Aries. Aries. Okay. So it looks like you're dating this person. You enjoy spending time with this person. Could be a reuniting. Could be a new person, but we'll see what comes out in the cards. Okay. You really enjoy conversating with this person, communication with this person. Like, you really like talking to this person. This person may be very intelligent, you're saying this person is really intelligent. They're really wise. They know a lot. It's really easy to talk to this person. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Very smart. Very easy to talk to. I like that. But they could be going through a divorce. Maybe you're going through a divorce, whatever. Maybe you were married to them, or maybe they're married. They could have some legal issues. There's something here that suggests that they've got some stuff going on a personal level. Although they are very upfront about it. They're very honest about it. You know about it. And you really enjoy talking to this person. Okay. So this person is going through some personal difficulties and challenges. They're saying that, yes, they do love you. They do care about you. They want to open their heart to you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo energy. But there's just some difficulties here. And they're unhappy about the difficulties. And hey, at least they're being honest. Like I said, you said they're being honest. They're honest with you. So they're being honest about their problems, and they just really want to not have to deal with the issues that they're dealing with, but they're dealing with them. You know, this is a person who is mature. They're emotionally grounded. They're emotionally balanced. They're keeping it together. Regardless of what they're going through maybe they're working a lot. Whatever this is, they could be in healthcare. They could be a service provider, legal stuff, law enforcement, things like that. But they've got some challenges. But they're not going anywhere regardless of the challenges. They're very attracted to you. They're saying, regardless of the challenges, regardless of what I got going on, I'm attracted to you. I'm interested in you. I want to make it happen here. I got Aries, Leo, Sag. Like, no, I'm choosing to put into this. I'm choosing to give to this. Like, regardless of what I got going on, don't you worry about me. I'll worry about me. I'm still interested. Okay, yeah, they like, no doubts about it. No doubts about it, Aries. This person is like, regardless of the ish that I got going on in my life. I don't care how busy I am. I don't care if I'm relocating, if I'm packing up my stuff, if I'm going through a divorce, if I'm dealing with legal issues. I don't care how out of balance my life is right now. I'm still interested in you, and I'm going to take action towards you. Let's just do this already. They're not going anywhere. You're over here saying, God, this isn't going to work out. Feather, this ain't going to work out. This ain't going to work out. This isn't going to come together. This isn't going to work out. No, I can't possibly. But I love this person. I care about this person. I want to open my heart up to them. You know, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like I mean, that's real. That's real, y'all. That's real love, regardless of what's going on. It's like, I'm really, like, there's nothing hidden here. Everything's out on the table. You're saying they're honest. They're true. They're here. And I want to open up to this person. You know, I want to drink from their cup. I want to see what they have to offer me. What Spirit have to say? Justice reverse, Libra energy, the Hierophant, reverse, Taurus energy. God, you're not on the same paths. Like, what are you doing here? Regardless. Oh my God, regardless of what this is awesome. This is actually, I'm quite shocked by what's coming out here. Hey, everybody in the shadows, like, share, subscribe. Come and say hi to me. Tell me if this is resonating for you. I just want to know if this is making sense to anybody. Taurus, Libra, fire, Leo, water, air. You're like, yeah, this is not going to work out. This could be a reuniting of two people that were in separation, that went through some sort of divorce or breakup. You may have been in a commitment at some point and you're trying to come back together to rebuild. Again, this person or somebody here may be going through a divorce or a separation. This person is going through some challenges in their life. But despite the challenges and difficulties, they're like, I'm going to overcome those things. Like this person, I don't know who you are in this. This is a general reading, so it can flip and it flop, whatever. Or it may not resonate at all, but they will overcome the challenges. Like, I will do what is necessary to overcome these challenges, and I will get through this. And my mind and my heart, I'm right here. I will do this. So if this is a rebuild or a return, this person is serious to put in the action and the energy and the love and devotion that it would take to get through the challenges that you've faced. That's pretty daggum shocking and awesome. So right now, as it stands, yes, there's some difficulties. Could be financial, could be legal, whatever that means. Maybe y'all have to get divorced from other people or whatever, or y'all were at some point married or in a commitment and things didn't go right. So this is a coming together, a 3 of Cups. This is a rejoining or a joining, coming together to decide what needs to happen in order to get back together. So as it stands right now, the energy for February is we're going to come together, we're going to reunite and discuss getting in a relationship. How are we going to build this? And you both have an energy of wanting this. You're not so sure, but you're willing to communicate and work through the difficulties or the imbalances here. What's up, Moon? How are you doing? Oh, thank you for all the I love the flowers. I love the flowers. Thank you. I love this energy. I love this energy. I really do. For you, So, I mean, I don't know what your situation is. And to be honest, with as many people as I read for in my collective, it's like as many subscribers as I have and other people that'll resonate. I can't really pinpoint it, but I can tell there's some legal issues. There's some stuff that's gone wrong. There's some things that are out of balance here. Maybe you both went different ways. You went different paths. I mean, you could be married to different people, right? You could be in relationships with other people. You could be going through legal issues. You could be um, separating or divorcing each other. I mean, you could have already done this, whatever. Maybe you were in a commitment and now it's time to figure out whether or not you want to come back together. It doesn't matter. Play it for how it resonates for you, but there is some challenges here. And you're not really sure, but you're willing to give it a chance. Tell me a little bit more about Aries, because I'm reading your energy is over here. Like, I'm paying attention here. Yeah, okay. So you don't want any drama. You don't want any part of third party BS. You want no drama. You want no difficulties. And you're like, I'm not going to fight it. If this person comes correct, they come correct. If they make things right, if they apologize, if they communicate, if things work out, okay, cool. But I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to fight them. I'm not going to fight it. I like that energy. You're just staying cool. You're staying cool and level-headed. Oh, you are totally digging this person. Stop it. This could be an actual Capricorn, but Aries, come on. Aries, let's just talk about this. It's just between you and me. Okay, just between you and me. We don't have to tell them anything. We don't need to tell anybody else anything. You are obsessed with this person. You're obsessed with this person. You do. You got it. You got a thing for this person. You've got a burning passion that's borderline obsession. Y'all may you look. The physical portion of this relationship or y'all's connection may be fire. Okay. Yes, Aries is like, I'm right here. Because this is also like a dark emperor for me, or like it is like a dark emperor for me, or an unhealed emperor. But it's also showing me Aries and Taurus energy. And it just is coming through like, yeah, you enjoy this person. Come on. They got fire for you. You got a burning desire for them too. What's happening here? What's happening? But we're going to keep it quiet. We don't need to tell them how you feel about them. You do have love for them. Your heart's here and you're ready to drink from their cup. And they got a passion for you. So, But again, you're like, I'm not really going to... it's like you are there and you're talking and you're enjoying communication and the reconnection or the connection, but you're not going to give more than you need to. You're holding back. It's strategic. It's kind of cool. It's a little sexy too. But you're not, like I said, you're not going to fight them. You're not going to fight for it. If it happens, it happens, depending on what they've got going on. And again, they already know they got stuff going on, but they say they will overcome it. Adapt and overcome. This might be somebody in the military too. Yeah, there's that Ace of Pentacles. There it is. They want to solidify something in the 3D. They do. They want you to trust them. They want to rebuild the trust, and they want to offer something serious to you. Yeah. And I think this is because they know that they didn't support you before, or they didn't. This is more than likely, for the majority of you, a return. Okay? Because I see love exists. But if this is a newer person, maybe you've been dating this person for a couple months or something like that. So there's kind of two energies here. This person may know that they don't have enough, or they may feel like they don't have enough to offer you financially, or they may in the past, if there's history here, may not have supported you properly, or may have not given you enough or had enough to give you, okay? And again, if this person is going through that divorce, as soon as that shit's over, then they can offer you that start, okay? Adapt and overcome. Yeah. So a lot of you, they may not be communicating. They may not have ever told you they didn't feel like, they may not tell you that they don't feel like they're enough for you, or that they can provide you with enough, or something like that. So there's that energy there. So this is not somebody that, I mean, they're a leader in their life. They're a go-getter. They're somebody who is a service provider. They do have a big, beautiful heart. I don't see them going anywhere, but there's an underlying energy here. They want to offer you something solid. They want to offer you something substantial. They want to start a new life with you. They want to start over with you, whatever this is. But they may not feel like they have enough to give or are enough, So they're kind of stubborn in that way. They're not going to share that information with you, But you're kind of holding back a little bit too. Like, come correct or not at all. Oh, I enjoy being with you. Yeah, I would like to reunite with you, or I would like to have something more here, but I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, so right now it's kind of like on the scissor blade, what's going to happen here? Is this going to be a relationship? Can you balance things out? Can you work together to make things work? And it's about being vulnerable about the difficulties and the challenges. Can we discuss those things? You're headed me in a different direction. Where are you headed? Okay. So I got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you're kind of holding back to saying come correct or not at all. And it's fire. This person, you got a burning desire for this person, but you're not telling them. You're holding back. So you're both keeping things to yourselves. That's kind of cute. All right. You're not afraid to let this completely go if necessary. You're not afraid to break up with this person. You're not afraid to end things with this person if necessary. You're not. That's cool. Yeah. You're saying if you can't trust this person, if they don't come correct, or if they don't offer you anything solid or substantial, you're not afraid to break it off completely. You're like, I'm not afraid. Not at all. No, you're not. But you're in it. Okay? So you may be married to this person, and it may be like one of those, like, do we stay together or do we work things out? Or you're loyal to this person even though all of this other stuff is happening. Okay? I do love it. I do love it. But as with any relationship, there's challenges. Don't put away the deck yet. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. So Spirit, what do you got? Taurus energy. So it's like you're staying your course. You're keeping the line. You're towing the line. I believe you're loyal to this person because you love this person. You want to open your heart to this person. You want to drink from their cup too. So it's about letting down your guards and being vulnerable with each other. Leo energy. Are you willing to be vulnerable with each other? Can you be vulnerable with each other? I can't even speak. So it's no longer avoiding what needs to be discussed. Are we doing this? Are we not? Are we going to be a thing? Are we not? Are we getting together? Are we coming back together? What are we going to do? Are we going to be exclusive? Are we going to build together? What's happening here? So this is like, which way are we going to head? So the energy in the center, spirit is saying the same thing. You have to let down your guard, stop holding back, and actually be vulnerable enough to communicate the things you've been avoiding communicating. The conversation that you've been avoiding having, you know what I mean? It's time to have that conversation. Okay, there's the conversation. You got to have that conversation. You may be the one that has to initiate the conversation. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's possible that this could be. Well, there's that. So it's about putting down the burdens and communicating. Are you willing to overcome the obstacles? Are you willing to, and do you have the courage to overcome the obstacles that you both face together? Because this is not a one person thing. If you want to be together and you both know that you want to be together, if you both love each other and you want to work shit out, you got to be vulnerable enough, and you have to have the courage to really truly dive in and discuss the difficult shit. You know, that's the only way that this is going to be transformed, right? Stop thinking about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop holding back from each other and actually make a move. Are you going to make a move? Are you going to start that conversation? Are you going to start talking to that person? You know, you got to get excited about it, but you have to have the courage to face the challenges, right? So what are we going to do? Are we going to let it go? Are we going to end this too difficult situation? Or are we going to work through them together? Are we going to face them and work through the challenges together? Because that is what needs to be looked at here. That's the perspective that you need to see. It's got to be a much larger perspective, not a he said, she said. It's got to be a we said shit. You know what I mean? We gotta come together to overcome these challenges in order to make things work. If you want to transform this, yes, there's going to be work that needs to be put into this. There has to be action taken. There has to be relocation. There has to be obstacles overcome. But if you want this or want this again, are you willing to do that? Do you have, both of you, not just you, but do both of you have what it takes to overcome the adversity that may lie between the two of you? Okay? It may take some time. I got Scorpio energy here, Pisces energy here, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. It's all about what actions you're willing to take, the confidence that you have in taking them, and the determination to get through the challenges that you both face together, because you both, it's almost like you want to give up, like you don't even want to fight for this. You want them to do it all. They need to do it all. They need to come correct. Some of you have that attitude. Well, that's kind of a toxic, unhealthy attitude. Okay? It's not a very nice attitude. But there's some of you out there that do have this attitude that says, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm waiting for them to come correct. Now, maybe they need to. But you both need to meet halfway. There's a stalemate happening because you're both bullheaded. You're both strong-minded people. You're both very powerful, strong individuals on your own. Are you willing and capable to let down your guard, to let down your defenses, and to actually work together to get through these things together? If you want to keep your marriage, that's what marriage is about. If you want commitment with this person, that's what commitment is about, working through challenges. And I'm not saying, if this person is living with someone else or married to someone else and they're just hanging out with you, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about this person loves you. You love them. There's love here, or it's on the table. But there's some challenges and difficulties that you either already have had from a previous relationship with this person or in the last couple months being with this person. So I would look at how you're seeing it, because maybe you do have that, come correct or not at all, very, very short, very, very abrupt, kind of cold, distant energy, although you really enjoy this person and you want to get back together. Is that the challenge? Is that a pattern that you have of being confrontational but non-confrontational? It's kind of like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to help them out. They're going to have to do it all themselves. Well, if we love each other and we want that relationship to last, shouldn't we be communicating and working together as a team to work things out? Maybe life would be easier if you did work together. Now, if this is somebody that's unwilling to cooperate and unwilling to support a relationship, if this is somebody that you've tried and time again to talk to, and there's just too many challenges and difficulties, well, that decision needs to be made. Are you ready to stop carrying the burden of this and start and end it all together and start something new somewhere else? You still have to have the courage to face the truth in the situation, right? Either way it goes, this could go, it's all about a bigger picture scheme. So wherever you're at on the scale and whoever you're dealing with, if you really want a commitment and you really want marriage, or you want to save your marriage or commitment, right? Maybe come at this from a lesser angle, like not so much, it's my way or the highway. I want it my way. It's got to be my way. You come correct or not at all. And maybe soften up that energy and say, listen, we really need to talk about this. Do you think perhaps come at it from a friendly angle? Because if this is a person you want in your life, you got to soften up a little bit. Maybe you have your reasons for behaving that way, for being like that, but it could potentially be a pattern of yours where you just immediately lock into protection. I'm going to protect myself no matter what. Okay, we do it. Maybe it's fear. Okay. Whatever is happening here, it's really got to be you both letting down your guard and working together on this. Maybe you need to be the first one to kind of let down that guard a little bit and soften up and at least be more friendly and have a friendly tone about you instead of that very strict, firm, logical kind of thing you got going on. And say, listen, I really want to save our marriage, or I really want to be in a relationship with you. I really want this to go somewhere. I really want this to lead to marriage. However, I feel like there's a lot of challenges and difficulties that we're dealing with. This has been a very difficult situation. What say you? Are you willing to work with me? Are you willing to work together to get through these things? Are you willing to communicate with me about them? How determined are you to save this or to want this and to get through these things with me? You will know then what your answer is on whether or not you should end this, stop carrying the baggage around, stop carrying it, stop dealing with it, and shut it down completely and put it to rest, lay it to rest and move on, or whether or not you're both going to put the effort in. And it may be hard work to rekindle. It may be difficult. But if you're working together as a team, the burden of the relationship and the challenges become two people's, not just one. And it lessens the load. It makes it easier, right? And that's how you know whether or not you got a partner on your hands and whether or not you're a good partner at all. Because some of you may have this negative, I'm not saying they're perfect. No. But if you have a negative mindset or some limiting beliefs or some fears or a pattern that you automatically just get defensive and protective and you're like, you just come correct or not at all. There's a potential that you might damage a connection or create some tension. You're not trying to. Maybe you don't even know you do this, But if you sit back for a minute and if you can see it from a different perspective, instead of taking offense to what I'm saying to you, maybe just take it in. You don't have to claim this reading, but if it's for you, maybe just think about, what do I do? Maybe I do have a defensive tactic. Maybe I am very militant and very guarded. Maybe it is a little bit of a challenge for me to open up my heart space and to apologize, or to even open up my heart space and soften up. It's okay. You're a human. We're all humans. We do things. But this could be a challenge that you face. And this person is going through some difficulties and some challenges, and they're trying to get to you no matter what. And if this person is going through a lot of personal problems, they're working really hard, they're really unhappy, and they're really trying to get to you or to get through to you, I'm not saying make it easy, but I'm saying maybe meet them halfway. At least try and meet each other halfway. That's what needs to happen here. Yet there has to be a meeting of the minds and a meeting halfway. Okay? In order for this to work out. Can it be done? Yeah. Whether or not it's new or renewed, it doesn't matter. Working together is the answer. Breathe. Let's just take a deep breath right here, right now. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Okay, so just breathe. We have some patterns. This may be just our initial response to difficult situations. Like, oh, come correct or not at all. Look, this person's trying. Like, no doubt about it, they want to be with you. They want to have something to offer you. They want that. They want to start a new life with you or to start a life with you. But damn, they're really not feeling it. I don't know if this person is feeling like cut down by you or feeling like you're not given an inch. I don't know. And then again, some of them might be going through a divorce or a separation, and then they'll get to you. You know what I mean? They have to cut ties with something, somewhere, to get to you or to move in your direction. Courage, Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. What do you want in regards to this? Okay, you have to have the courage, even looking at your patterns or your fears, and how you do things, because this is your reading. It's not about them. It's about you. You have to have the courage to face your own shit, your own shadow, the things you do, and you don't even realize you do it most of the time. And that's okay, Claircognizance, Uriel, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. This is kind of like, have the courage to look at how you think about the situation. Are you negatively thinking about this person? Are you automatically thinking that this person is doing you wrong or treating you unfairly? But how are you treating them? Are you automatically saying, come correct or not at all? Are you willing to give any? Are you willing to soften up your energy even just a little bit to assist this person? Now, if they are cheating and they are out there catting, a decision needs to be made one way or the other. If they're non-committal, or if they're already committed to somebody else, if they are treating you unfairly, then you already should know what you need to do. I guess an ending needs to happen and stop carrying the burden of thinking about this or even worried about whether or not this is a thing, right? I'm talking to people mainly that there's a possibility to work things out, okay? There's some challenges, but they're willing to overcome those challenges. Are you willing to meet them halfway? Maybe you need to be the one to reach out and say, hey, how are you doing? We need to have a conversation. Let's just have a friendly chat, just like you and I are doing today, about what's going on, the difficulties and the challenges, and why this relationship or why this connection is having so many problems. Needs to be some opening up of some some space here to communicate. From a loving space, too, by the way. From a place of love, not anger or protection or fear. It has to be from a place of love and understanding, okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the show. I hope that you gained something from it. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Drop me a replay, rockstar, awesome, amazing comment. Let me know how this resonated and what you're going to do, because I am excited to see what you choose to do one way or the other, okay? And don't forget to check out my website, nourishhilllive.com. You can schedule with me online at any time or check out my products and my services. Until next time, I just want to say it's a good vibe. Even though there's so many challenges here, it's still a good vibe. As weird as that sounds. It's still a good vibe here. I think most of you can salvage these relationships. It may take some effort. It may take a lot of effort. But I think most of you in time can actually transition this to a new beginning, to seeing things from each other's perspective and to working together. Right? I love it for you. Let me know in the comment section what y'all choose to do. Namaste.